Maple TA Exam Review Unit 3, question number 25. Identify which of the following are examples of empirical probability and which are examples of theoretical probability. Randy determines that the probability of the next 4 babies born at the hospital, all being girls, is 1 out of 16, or 1/16. Sam determines, based on facts, that there were 250,653 high school wrestlers last year and only 7,075 NCAA wrestlers in colleges. There is about 2.8% probability of a high school wrestler going on to wrestle in college. Taryn determines that the probability of guessing correctly on one multiple choice question with 5 answers is 20%. So the first one, Randy has determined the probability of the next 4 babies being born in the hospital is 1/16, or 1 out of 16. The way he has found this is the first probability, the first girl would be 1 out of 2, the next girl is 1 out of 2, and the next being a girl is 1 out of 2, because it's either a boy or a girl, and the last one is 1 out of 2. So that's 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2, and that gives me equals 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2, which is 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 2 is 16. So that's how he has determined, oh, yes, that's true. That's how he has determined the probability of four babies being born being all girls. Here, this person has found this using the information that they have found online. Sam has found this, and he has found the probability. The next one is Taryn has decided that, or determines that the probability of guessing correctly on one multiple choice question with 5 answers is 20%. With 5 answers, that is 1 out of 5 is correct, which gives me the decimal of 0.2. Changing that is 20%. Okay, so let's see, select the most correct response from the 3 examples. Okay, so the first one says, Randy and Taryn give examples of empirical probability. Empirical probability means that it is taken from real life data that's actually happened, or I'm looking at it after the fact, after it has happened. Randy and Taryn have not done things afterwards. Nothing's happened in theirs, so I can stop there. The next one says, Randy and Taryn gave examples of theoretical probability. That sounds right. So Randy is looking at this, and he's using the exact probability of a boy versus a girl. Same with Taryn, 1 out of 5. She hasn't taken any previous information to determine her probability on. Same with Randy. So that one is looking good so far. So I'm going to select this and continue reading because we didn't finish over here. Sam gave an example of empirical probability. That's fantastic. So he's basing it all on facts that he has gotten from his research about high school wrestlers and NCAA wrestlers. So this one looks fantastic. The next one, just to run through these really quick, Randy and Taryn gave examples of probability, but Sam's story was not an example of probability. Since all 3 of them are giving examples of probability, this one doesn't make sense. And we didn't calculate what it was for Sam. We can go ahead and do that just so that you can see that it is actually working out as a probability. So we have the total and the next year. So we have 7,075 divided by the total 250,653, and so we did get, moving the decimal over, 2.8% probability. So this is actually a probability, so that is true. The next one, Randy, Sam, and Taryn all gave examples of empirical. Nope, we've already determined that they are different. And again, Randy, Sam, and Taryn gave examples of theoretical. So Sam is not theoretical. He took his information from the facts that he collected. So this is our answer right here.